Okay, so this is a fairly quick video on how to, well, you could call it how to fix a loss of suction on a Miele vacuum, or how to change the bags and filters. So, if your Miele has lost suction, or annoyingly, if the lid is jumping up and like jumping up if you're using it, this will be covered. So I'll just take the hose off mine, like so, and I'll turn this one on. It should be fine, but if you listen carefully, you might hear a kind of straining noise. So, whilst it's not really detectable on camera, the suction's fine. The exhaust air is quite hot and it's feeling like it's forcing out. So we'll have a look at that in a minute. So, if you open your Miele, you should have something like this. A genuine Miele bag. Genuine bags are really important. The generic cheap ones, they're thin, they don't filter properly, and in the end you will end up caking your casing in dust, damaging the motor. Hello, Shug. But anyway, if you use a genuine bag, they're nice and thick, and they self-seal. So this one's not full, but it's probably past its best. And you will have a little filter here, the pre-motor filter. Let's have a look at this one. Again, it's quite clean. This is just demonstration purposes. These can be caked in dust completely. These can be thick with fluff if you've put the bag on wrong. Now, if you buy genuine Miele bags, in the box you will get 4 bags and a new set of filters, which I will just pull out. There's our new filter sheets. Now, one thing to note, bag holders. Now, you might not be able to see, yes you can, that this bag holder has an N printed on it. Now, your bag holder will either be colour coded, so it could be blue, it could be red, depending on whether you use blue or red bags. It could say something like N on it or G on it. That means you use GN bags. Now, to fit them, obviously you wouldn't fit them without a filter, we'll come on to that. You just line them up and they click in, and you just kind of open them out a bit, and the lid will shut. It might shut with a slight resistance, but if the lid isn't shutting, don't force it. It means you've done something wrong. So that bag is fine. For the filter here now, again, depending on the box of bags you buy, this filter sheet will be a different size, because there's one machine of GN bags that uses a really big filter, so they have to make quite a big sheet. Now, you just have to find your model. Now, this one's quite faint because it's quite an old one. S300, S5000, that's what this one is. If you don't know your model number, just look underneath. If it says S8, S6, S5, whatever, cut for the appropriate one. If it's one of the new machines, the new Mieles are model numbered a bit differently, just take your old filter, put it on the sheet, and you'll know where to cut, basically. So, I'm just going to cut along the lines for mine here. Obviously I'm not going to, because my existing filter is fine. Now, to fit them, it's very simple. You just unclip the holder. The filter just, you can't really see, the filter just slips in the holder. Now, it's okay if it's slightly too big. If it's slightly too big, just place it in. That's fine. Now, onto this filter up here. Now, this is where a lot of people don't realise you've got to change. This is the original filter to the machine. Which, well, what's wrong with that? Well, these filters are supposed to last a year, and this machine's had about 10 years of use. So, if this filter's never been replaced, then yes, you will hear a straining sound. Your exhaust air will get hot, and this lid may lift up, because this lid actually holds the filter down. So what that actually means is, if this filter is blocked up with carbon and dust from the last 10 years, it's going to be forcing air through it. You'll see that the seal here has actually warped a bit from where the air is forcing up, and the plastic is slightly damaged. Now, new ones of these, well, they'll come in a box just like this, and this is what to expect. It looks different, it's the same fitting. Now, I've deliberately got a used one here so I can show you. They have a time strip on them. And when you get it, you just press this dot in. This flows red until, you can't see it because it hasn't gone red, it says replace. So when it says replace, you know that's been a year and you know to replace it. These are so simple to fit, they just slot right in. Very easy. Now, if your cat and dog is of a certain age, it may have come with this mysterious gadget. Now, the difference between this filter and this one you might have loads of kicking about. These come with the bags, these are the air clean. This one rattles, it's got active carbon in it, which absorbs odours. And it does actually work. If you've got a dog, it absorbs odours. These are just your standard filter, and these are pretty good. These filter very well. So if you've not got allergies or dogs, you can just use these. And then they come with the bags, genuine bags. Now, if your cat and dog's of a certain age, as I say, it will have came with one of these black things. And what you do is, you fit it like a normal filter, it opens up, and the air clean filter just slots inside. That's it. And sometimes they do that. They need, if they've never been put in, then they need a wee bit of time to shape. But these change quite a lot. The branding on them can change. This one's Miele Air Clean. Some of them are super air clean. Some of them have air clean written on them, but different. You'll know if it's genuine by the quality, and if it's got Miele printed on it, officially looking. See, this filter doesn't fray. If your filter is free at the edges, they're probably not genuine. But as I say, again, that comes with the bags, so you've no need to spend extra on filters if you don't need to or want to. Bag, again, like I said, you just line it up and click, it goes in. And with your new filters and bag, it sounds better, the suction's better, and the air flows out much freer. So thank you very much for watching. I'm now going to cover a video on if your lids are lifting up. So if you need that video, stay tuned.